We finally got that smile that we've been waiting for. Heck yes. Hey guys, ForTheAfro Reviews here, and today I'll be reviewing Chapter 181 of My Hero Academia. So this chapter starts off with the cultural festival going on. Ectoplasm is just walking around the streets, there's stands in the background. I think they're like offering him food or something. And he's talking to Hound Dog Sensei because in the last chapter, Hound Dog Sensei he sensed something. He could sniff some trouble, and I think it's really interesting that he notes that he smells extreme perspiration and agitation. I'm sorry, I have trouble saying that word, but he can smell that like there's a fight going on basically, and that they're sweaty from it. And I think that's like, wow, what detail. That's weird. Like that would be a really interesting thing if that you just passively couldn't help it. You just always could smell like that. That'd be kind of crazy. We flash back forward to where we were last chapter with Hound Dog Sensei and Ectoplasm finding Gentle and La Brava. And they're talking to him. Gentle says he surrenders, and they're like, surrender? Like, what are you surrendering for? Because, at the moment, they don't know what the hell he's doing. But Hound Dog Sensei says, I can smell one of my students on you. And, like, we see this, like, panel of him Hound Dog Sensei looks so scary. Like, I love how villainous the heroes can look in this series. Like, just out of context, you would think that Gentle and La Brava are the good guys and like the heroes are the bad guys right now, because they look menacing, and like Ectoplasm looks like crazy and alien-y, and you got a crazy dog man, and then you got like a normal looking guy and this little chibi girl, and there's like cowering, and La Brava's crying. It's kind of a weird scene when you think about it, because it's totally reversed. Cuts to Deku, who was flung away by Gentle last chapter, and he's like running back and saying he kind of understands what Gentle's trying to do here. And Gentle is saying like, I surrender, I've lost all hostile intent. And again, like they don't know what the hell he's talking about, but he's saying like, I lost all hostile intent and whatnot. So please, like I'm turning myself in, just like pardon her. He uses La Brava's real name. I think it's like Iba or something. He notes that his crime was the kidnapping and brainwashing of a girl innocent of the world, and that's really sad to think about, because he kinda did. Yeah, I mean, like, there was no hostile intent, again, like, even with this, but, like, and there wasn't really kidnapping, I guess, because La Brava came to him totally willingly, and she's an adult, I'm pretty sure. We figured that out age-wise on the internet, I don't know, maybe. But it's really sad, because he kind of did brainwash her. She was in this really vulnerable state where she was, like, ready to commit suicide, basically, because of how sad she was, and Gentle was the only thing she had in her life, and he used her to further his criminal, like, intent. In Gentle's internal monologue, he states that he always had a heart that could look out for others, and I love that he mentions this, because in the last chapter review I was mentioning, like, I think he'd make a great hero now, because the only problem he had in the past was that he wasn't good with his quirk or anything. Like, no one saw, like, he sucked in the past, but now he's really talented. Obviously, we can see how dangerous and crazy he is when he's a criminal. So if he was, like, to somehow get back into the, like the good side of society and, like, legally got his license even though he's so old, I don't know if there's, like, an age limit or something, that would be incredible, because he would make a good hero. He wants to help people. He just simultaneously wants to make a name for himself, which is a little impure, especially by, like, if you're going by Stain's ideology, like, he'd kill him on the spot. But it's really not that bad. Like, he wants to make a name for himself while helping people, like, is what he originally wanted to do. It just kind of devolved, as time went on, because he couldn't help people. He sucked at being a hero. Hound Dog Sensei directly asked Midoriya, did you fight this guy? Like, did you guys fight? And Midoriya says he was trying to pull a prank, and we got into a little dispute, but it's all good now. And Hound Dog Sensei can kind of tell that something's up. I'm pretty sure Ectoplasm can too, but they end up just kind of being like, okay, there's no hostile intent. We won't cancel like the entire cultural festival for this. We will just, put him under arrest, figure this out later, and sort it out at the police station. So that's what ends up happening, and La Brava is really distraught. She's crying her eyes out, saying how much she loves Gentle, and it's so sad that La Brava has to be brought to this point, but like, what they were doing was illegal, and they were trying to do something that would have negatively impacted so many people just for selfish reasons. So I mean, it's like, you can't feel too bad for them, at least not Gentle, but La Brava is just sad because this is like the pillar in her life, really, that she's just losing all out of nowhere. Before Gentle is taken away, he tells Deku that he used to be a hero student because, it was a flashback. Deku didn't see the flashback, obviously. So he tells him, I used to be enrolled in a hero in a hero school, and I just didn't make it. I'm the result of, like, the system, like, and, like, being a dropout and stuff. So maybe it's not my place to say, but I really do hope your feelings, reach people. And we see Deku, like with his glove and like wiping his face and the blood off it. And I think this panel is really, really good because it shows not only his glove, which is the new tech that would kind of let him stand on Gentle's ground, like be able to like exchange blows and fight Gentle and win. He won. I love that. He won on his own ability. All he needed was that glove. But it shows the glove, and it shows also like he's injured and he's like wiping the blood away, but he's fine. Like he's totally good. And that is insane progression from where he started in the series, where he would just blow up his limbs every single fight. So after all this, Deku realizes what time it is, that his performance is like really close to starting, and then he remembers that like he left the stuff he went to go shop for when he went to fight Gentle, so he's like, oh crap, and he has to like go run and like go get it, and Ectoplasm goes with him, as a good teacher would. I like that like all the teachers in the series like actually seem like good teachers. Like in a lot of other series, I feel like like if let's say just for a random example, this was Naruto, a sensei wouldn't go with them to help them with this kind of shit. They'd just be like, whatever, do your stuff and get to the festival. Then we already took care of this stuff. They just let them go. But that's not how it is in this series. The teachers are really, really hands-on, good teachers, as like are reflected in real life, and it's really cool. But Deku gathers up his stuff. He left it at a bunch of places. I think like his old lady like found it for him, and he like bows to her, like saying like thank you, and like he's running back, makes it on time, but he's having an internal monologue the whole time, saying like how he kind of understands Gentle more now, and why the fight was so hard. It was indeed because they had similar sentiments. He wanted to protect La Brava and her happiness and her smile, and Izuku wanted to protect Aries. So that's why the fight was so hard for him. It was an ideological one, and he confirms that in this chapter. So to end the chapter, we cut to the stage. It's all dark and whatnot, and we're seeing Class A is just about to start. It's like 1 minute beforehand, and Bakugo says, "Let's fucking go!" Super loud. Deku's on the stage, and he's like lifting up his fist, looking kind of awkward as he always does in these kind of situations. And then we see Aries. Aries smiles. We see Aries smile, and everyone's heart collectively warms, and raises the Earth's temperature 5 degrees because it's so heartwarming. But yeah, Aries smiles, so that's pretty cool. Finally, that comes full circle. I wouldn't say she's like totally saved from the trauma of overhaul or anything, but like this is a pretty good step in that direction to being all better. And I hope that like Aries a reoccurring character throughout the series, as well as Kota. I hope Kota comes back. It's a little off topic, but I hope both of them come back. And if there ever is some kind of next gen series like way in the future when My Hero Academia is over, those are 2 prime characters right there. So that ends this chapter, and I'm so excited for next chapter because we get to see the performance of Class A. Like, ooh, that's going to be so good. I'm so excited. It's going to be this crazy performance, and I know it's not, we can't obviously hear anything. It's going to be better in the anime when it finally gets there, but like, I'm interested to see like how the stage performance works, and maybe Izuku breakdances a little. Come on, throw me a bone, Horikoshi. But after that, there's still a Class B, I think they perform after. So I think we still get to see the Class B play, and then the beauty pageant happens. So we got some more cultural festival stuff to do before we're finally done with this arc. But the conflict of this arc is taken care of. So it's going to be pretty relaxing and pretty slice of lifey until the end, I'm assuming. I mean, there could be something, don't get me wrong. You can never count Horikoshi out to surprise you. But yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty calm arc for the rest of this, and looking forward to it. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for me. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you're still here, as always, thank you very much for watching my video. I really do appreciate it, because, my average watch time is not very long. So if you're at the end, you're awesome. Go you, and you have a great day. See you guys next time.